Good morning, my friends. All right. So happy Monday, happy 22nd. I am excited, probably because I have been on vacation. I am refreshed. Belize was beautiful and relaxing. And so, but I am so happy to be back with you guys and back at it. And let's share this weekly industry update because we have had some good things going on in our industry. And so we want to talk about that this week, and we want to talk about our upcoming classes. We want to talk about tomorrow. You guys know we have our monthly team meeting. So we've got a lot going on, and so we definitely want to share. Did anybody come to our classes last week? The one with Jorge and the one with our very own Jackie. Did anybody attend either of those classes last week? Don't be shy. Kim, did you attend? Uh-oh.
Can you hear me now?
I barely.
Okay, yes, I did.
And how was it?
It was great. They were very informative, learned a lot.
Good. Love it. I know Jorge has some great tools that he's sharing with us.
This is when you want to go home.
Okay.
Let's see.
Can I have one of your creams?
Yeah, Ariel. There's a paper over there, Johnny.
I'm gonna mute Tamika. She got the babies in the background. So
Hi.
Janet, hi.
Yes. Hi, Brandy. How you doing? Hi,
Good, honey,
everyone.
how are you?
Good. Yes, I assist to the meeting with Mesa, right?
Yes. Jorge Mesa.
Jorge Mesa. Yeah, it was great because we have so many tools to get clients and to get new leads and everything. So the idea is to see what tool we can use. So for me, it was an opening to remember, okay, what is gonna work for me, and he gave us new ideas, and it was a really good meeting. So I'm gonna try to apply something new in my business and see how that goes. But it was a really good meeting.
Good. Thank you so much, Janet. That's wonderful. I'm so happy. What'd you say, Kim?
No, I was just approving what she said. Yeah, it was very informative, like I said, and gave us a lot of good pointers and tips and things that I know I'm going to utilize in my business as well. So yeah, he was awesome. He was awesome.
I love it. Thank
you. As though Jackie
okay.
escrow class was good also.
Good. Excellent. Oh, thank you guys so much for that. Thank you both, Janet and Kim. I'm happy to hear that feedback. When I saw Janet and Kim and all of you guys, when I saw what he was gonna teach us, and I told him, I was like, you're gonna make me Zoom at the beach because I really want to hear this. So I detailed out step by step how to make sure that the Zoom was recorded. And I literally did that, you guys, like step 1, step 2, step 3, because I really wanted them to record it. And I checked this morning and it was recorded. So I'm excited. We're gonna put it out there on the hub for everybody to see if you didn't catch it. And he's got some great tools. I just want to say, don't sleep on the tools because you can get new leads. You can learn how to do a niche business based on what he's teaching. And he teaches in very specific, very specific information, like a system on FSBOs, a system on expireds, a system on NODs, a system on, every niche has its own system. So let's be clear about that. You can't just expect that, oh, I'm going to go after expireds and just do it haphazardly. It doesn't work like that. So we have to have a system behind every niche that we're going to go after. Okay. So he teaches that as well. So if there's a specific niche that you really want to go after, we could definitely put together a class on that. Put it in the chat. I'll write it down. If there's a niche that you want to go after that you feel like you need a good system, we could definitely teach that. And well, Jorge could teach that because he teaches all agents across, brokerages. It doesn't matter. So let's hop in. Thank you guys. Let's hop into our topic today, weekly industry update. First things first, the TCPA compliant Make sure that you are TCPA compliant and you're not calling people who we're not supposed to be calling. All right. Let me get this thing here. There we go. All right, let's talk about LA County. LA County, which we live in, we are 2.4% down on the for sale properties. So properties that have come on the market or that are actually on the market right now, compared to same time frame last month, we're 2.4% down. Compared to same time frame last year, we're 7.7% down. And then overall, of course, because this is the beginning of the year, the same sample size, we're 7.7% down compared to last year on for sale properties. And then sold properties, we're actually down 23.5% compared to last month, and we're down only 3.7% compared to last year, same time frame. Okay. And then pendants, we're down 7.6% compared to last month, and 6.2% compared to last year. Now we know if for sale properties are down 7.7% right here, that we are more than likely going to be down at some point. Oh, I'm sorry, we're up 6.2. I think I said we were down. We're up. Let's back that up. We're up 6.2% on pendants. Okay, so up 6.2% on pendants compared to last year. However, we're down 7.7% compared to for sale, right? Compared to last year on what's on the market right now. So we know that this number is probably going to trickle into this number, which then is going to trickle into this number. So we know that that's going to change, right? However, 7.7% down is not too bad. And it looks like so far in the month, only down 2.4%. So that's good because that means that we got a little bit of relief, right? Even though these numbers aren't huge, but that gives us a little bit of relief. It means that 7.7 maybe will be 5% next time, right? So new listings are up 47.4% compared to last month, which we expect, right? We expect that December was going to be down. We expect November, December, and sometimes January. A lot of times January is down, but we're seeing it tick back up. Why? Because everybody was waiting for the beginning of the year for properties to come on the market, and interest rates are going down or have been going down. So boom. Now the sellers are coming on the market, so we're up compared to last month. We're only down 0.2%, so not even. This is really a flat, no change really in new listing inventory compared to last year. It's a 0.2% change, which is, again, that's really good, right? We didn't see it go down significantly at all. Hopefully we'll go up, and actually we will, because look, we're 47.4% up compared to last month. So more than likely, hopefully, we'll start to see that trend overall compared to last year. So pendants, we're actually down 7.6%. We already went over this. These are the same numbers. The pendants are the same number as the previous slide. So pendants, we already know, are 7.6% down compared to last month, and we're up 6.2% overall, okay, for pendants. All right, and that's probably because people start seeing that inventory, buyers start seeing that inventory. They weren't actually buying in November and December, right? Because it's the holidays. And then they ended up going ahead and buying now. And the other thing that could be is that they got into escrow right in December. And because of the holidays and everything, are now in escrow and about to close. So a lot of different reasons why our pendants could definitely be up, because we do tend to stay on the on longer towards the end of the year because of those holidays and all the vacations with the county recorder's office and all that good stuff. Now we should start seeing a normal ebb and flow of real estate, because now we're getting back into the swing of things without all the holidays. All right, the average active price is 2.6% up compared to last month, and 16.6% up compared to last year, same time frame. So sellers are asking 16.6% higher than they did last year in LA County, which again, given the state of our market, with it being a seller's market and sellers seeing that they can more than likely get more because there's no inventory out there and interest rates are going down, 16.6% is pretty normal for what they're asking, because it's not about what they're asking, is about what they're receiving, right? And what they're receiving, average sold price 1.7% lower than last month, and then 0.2% higher than last year. So again, that's nominal. It's almost a wash. So as average sold price, sellers are getting pretty much the same so far as they were getting last year, a 0.2% higher. Right now, this is where I always caution you guys, we got to be hyper local about our market, where our market is at. I'm sorry, hyper local about your neighborhood, right? So you want to look at your neighborhood and look at the average price in your neighborhood, the days on market in your neighborhood, the average sold price in your neighborhood. And then this is a good one, the months of inventory in your neighborhood, right? What is it actually in Downey 90241 or 90240, right? Whatever the zip code is, and then get hyper local. All right, months of inventory, we were at 2.1 months of inventory last year or last month. We're at 2.7 now. So 2.7 months of inventory on the market right now in Los Angeles County. Again, a seller's market, definitely. Not even 3 months of inventory on the market right now. All right, average days on market actually went up 9.7%. We were at 31 days on market, and now we're at 34 days on market. And it went down 17.1% overall. So we were at 41 days on market this time last year, and we're now again at 34 days on market. I don't know about you guys, but I expect that to continue to go down. Just reason being is because we're more than likely going to see interest rates continuing to flatten out and go down. And so more than likely, people are going to be buying, right? Buyers are already starting to hop back into the market. So, and we're seeing multiple offers. So definitely, I think days on market is going to continue to go down. But remember, this is a LA County number, so that's a huge size, a territory that we're looking at and that we're pulling numbers on. All right, sold versus original list price, no change versus last month, no change at all. 2.1% increase compared to last year. So sellers were getting 94% of list price in 2023. Now they're getting 96% of list price. So sellers are happier. They're getting 96% versus 94. And again, as listing agents, we're always working to get our clients 100% or over asking price based on our pricing strategy and our ability to convince our sellers to put their house on the market at a competitive price, right? And not allow it to sit on the market, but creating that bidding effect, right? That's what we want for our sellers. We want to create that bidding effect. And the only way to do that, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, is to be able to put your house on the market competitively so that it doesn't sit on the market waiting for it to come down, but it actually goes on the market and goes up. All righty, just a little bit of my script that I use. Orange County, I always love Orange County. The OC is so fascinating to me. All right, for sale, only down 0.1% compared to last month. So really no change. And then 21.8% down. So properties that are on the market right now is 21.8% down compared to last year, same time frame. All righty. And our sold properties, 16.1% down compared to last month and 0.1% down compared to last year. So pretty much no change in what has actually closed escrow compared to last year in Orange County. And then our pendids are up 1.1% compared to last month and up 7.5% compared to last year. And so just like we saw in LA, so it goes in Orange County that pendids are actually up 7.5%. All right. Now, new listings are up 29.4%, just like they were in LA County. They were up 29.4% increase. So we actually got some new listings coming on the market. January hit good, so that's awesome. And then 13.7% down, however, compared to last year, new listings that came on the market. So we're 13.7%. So we're pacing behind last year in terms of our new listing inventory. That's important. We want to keep an eye out on that. And then because listings coming on the market, right, dictates inventory, bottom line, right? New listings, that's not new development. That's just new listings coming on the market dictates our inventory. So we really do want to keep an eye out for that. All right, pendids are up 1.1%. Compared to last month, and then 7.5%, like we already talked about, 7.5% compared to last year. All righty, so average active price is up 0.3% compared to last month. So pretty much no change, just a very small tick up. And then up 38.9%. That's why I told you guys, Orange County is so fascinating me. They are up almost 40% in terms of what the asking price is as compared to last year. So last year, this year, sellers are asking almost 40% higher than they were last year. And why is that? Because they believe they can get it because of the inventory shortage and because it's the OC, because there's a premium to be in the OC, right? And then the average sold price is down 3.9% and compared to last month. And the average sold price compared to last year is actually up 7.2%. So that's interesting. So sellers are getting higher than they were last year, to the tune of 7.2% higher than they were last year. And again, this is where you guys want to be hyper local, know your neighborhood to know where your sellers actually fall in that number. All right. Absorption rates, 14.8% higher than last month. So months of inventory, we were at 1.4 months of inventory. Now we're at 1.6 months of inventory, which is actually 24.3% down compared to last year, because last year we were at 2.1 months and now we're at 1.6. So you could see how Orange County sellers feel like they've even got a more of an upper hand than other counties, because 1.6 months of inventory is nothing. Even in LA, we've got 2.7 months of inventory, right? Orange County has 1.6 months of inventory. So literally they have hardly any inventory. So they're feeling the squeeze, which is why sellers maybe feel like they can ask for more than in other counties, because they have really no inventory. Whereas we have a little bit, they have none, hardly. All right. So that's a good story to tell your Orange County sellers, right? It's like, you're the only game in town, which means that we can do better putting your house on the market now versus waiting, because if you wait, everybody's going to jump into the market in springtime. That's the hottest seller season. So if you wait for spring and everybody else jumping into the market, you're giving buyers more options. So right now you could be the only game in town, which means that more buyers are going to bid on your property, right? If we price it right. So average days on market, we are looking at 14.8% higher compared to last month. We're at 31 days on the market currently. We were at last month 27 days, so a little bit higher, 14.8. Overall, we're actually down. So back in 2023, we were at 44 days on market, and now we're at 31 days on market. So that's a 21.5% decrease, okay? And then looking at sold price versus the original list price, no change. We're at 97% of list price. Sellers are getting 97% of their list price, which is a 4.3% increase compared to last year. So last year in Orange County, they were getting 93% higher or 93% of list price. Now they're getting 97% of list price. So sellers are happy. So Orange County is crushing it on the sellers, right? So make sure that, again, that you're getting that word out that Orange County sellers definitely are doing well right now. All right, let's go to Riverside County. So Riverside County, you guys know this, I like Riverside and San Bernardino County. They just seem to be more realistic on everything. But that's because they're farther out too. So let's keep it real, as my kids say. And actually they don't say that anymore. I think it's like keep it 100. All right, so for sale in Riverside County, we are 2% down, so compared to last month, and 7.3% down compared to last year. So for sale properties currently on the market, active inventory on the market is 7.3% lower. That's been across the board. Everybody's been lower on the year to date. Some by a little, and 7.3% is around, I think, same as in Orange County. And then sold are down 18.6% compared to last month. And then 3.3% compared to last year. So again, sold percentages are a lot less than last year, meaning 3.3% is hardly anything, right? So being down 3.3% in the solds, that's good. It's not drastic. It's not a drastic change. And that's what we're looking for. We want small changes. And then pendants are up 26.1%. Again, keeping in line with all the other counties because pendants have been up compared to last month. And then overall, 23.9% increase in pendants. So pendants absolutely more has been going into escrow compared to last year. So that's a good sign for us. All right, then new listings up 21.2%. compared to last month, which is great, and only 3% down compared to last year, which again, that is good. It's a small decrease, not sizable at all. So that's what we're looking at. And then we already went over our pendant inventory. Average active price is up 4.1% compared to last month. 9.9% compared to last year. I love, again, Riverside County is very realistic as compared to almost 40% and in the 20% for 40% for Orange County, 20% for LA County. Riverside is only asking almost 10% higher than they did last year. So that's a good thing. Average sold price, what are they getting? Well, they got 11.7% increase compared to last month and 11.2% increase compared to last year. So I would say that Riverside County is doing its sellers a service because they only are asking 10% higher on the average asking price, active price, right? But they're getting 11.2% higher compared to last year on the sold price. So those are moving definitely in the right direction for Riverside County. For sellers, that is, right? And for buyers, the message is don't let the market outpace you. Don't let the market outprice you, right? Not outpace, outprice you. Well, and outpace you, because if you don't move, then it's gonna pass you by. All right. These are opportunities. This is why this information is so important, because this is an opportunity for you to be educated about the market so that then you can educate your buyer that this is the time to buy now versus waiting until these prices continue to go up. And when interest rates go down and everybody flocks the market, it's going to go up even higher. All right, months of inventory. So in Riverside County, currently have 3.2 months of inventory, which is 18.5% higher than last month. And it is 5.9% lower than last year. We had 3.4 months of inventory last year. Now we have 3.2 months of inventory. So again, higher inventory in Riverside County, which we do expect, right? The farther out you go, the more inventory you're going to have because people have to commute and all that. So they would prefer to live in the city, if you will. Let me see. I think I might have somebody in the chat. Oh, okay. All right. Armando's just laughing. Probably about my keep it 100. Okay. So average days on market versus original list price. So let's see. Average days on market. We are at 44 days on market, and which is a 10% increase over last month. And it is a 17% decrease compared to last year. So we were at 53 days on market last year. We're at 44 days on market right now. So as you can see in Riverside County, and I'm sure we'll see in San Bernardino County, it takes a little bit longer to get a home sold, right? More than likely because of how far out it is. Sold price versus original list price. 1% change compared to last month, a 2.1% increase compared to last year. So sellers were getting 94% of list price last year. They're getting 96% of list price now. So very close to 100% of list price, which is great. That is great for the sellers. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's go to San Bernardino County. Okay, awesome, Armando. All right, so San Bernardino County. We are looking at for sale properties that are currently on the market, a 4.2% decrease compared to last month, a 7.2% decrease compared to last year. Okay, so not dramatic. but definitely lower on what is on the market compared to last year, 7.2% decrease. Sold properties, 22.7% decrease compared to last month, and a 6.9% decrease compared to last year. So we are definitely seeing in San Bernardino County across the board that the inventory is down and then the sales are down. Now the pendants are up, and this is keeping in line with everybody else, right? A 0.1% increase compared to last month, which is nominal, that's nothing. But a 9.5% increase compared to last year, which is great, which means that more than likely next month, we are going to see that sold number be less dramatic than maybe that 6.9%. Hopefully we'll see that. It just depends on what last year did and how that all is gonna wash out. Okay. All right. New listings are up 19.1% compared to last month and up 2.1% compared to last year. So that's good. In in San Bernardino County, inventory has actually gone up 2.1. Now that's not a lot, but again, any increase that we see is good. You know, any increase that we see is good. We want to see those increases on new listing inventory. We want to see those increases. So that's a good sign. All righty. And then our average active price is no change compared to last month, 8.1% increase compared to last year. So again, sellers are on average asking 8.1% higher than they did last year. And then the sold price, 2.9% decrease over last month and 2.3% increase over last year. So again, San Bernardino County, they're getting their sellers 2.3% more than what they were last year. Okay, so that's good. Average sold price. So, and as you can see, remember, 8.1% is it's reasonable. That's the word I'm looking for. It's reasonable, right? Versus 40%, versus 30. That's why so many people are going out to San Bernardino County, is because of these numbers right here, is that these numbers make more sense for people. Especially if they don't have to go into the office every day, it makes more sense. I could spend less money, probably get a bigger house, and I'm not paying 40% higher than I would have last year, right? So that makes perfect sense. And then we talked about the average sold price. Yep, average sold price, they're getting a little bit higher than they did last year, whereas some people are still either flat or getting a little bit less. All right. San Bernardino County, looking at days, looking at months of inventory. So they were at 2.7 months of inventory last month, and we're at 3.4 months of inventory right now. No change year over year. So compared to last year, we were getting 3.4 months of inventory last year, same here. So as you can see, even in San Bernardino County, just like Riverside County, they're in the 3 months of inventory now. So they do have a lot more, they have that more inventory, definitely, than your Orange County and even more than your LA County, which is pretty regular, pretty normal. All right. And then San Bernardino County, looking at average days on market, we were at 38 days on market last month. We're at 42 days on market this month. Overall, a 19.2% change compared to last year, because last year we were sitting at 52 days on market and now we're at 42. So that definitely is a good sign that the days on market is coming down. And then looking at sold price versus original list price, they were getting 97% of list price last month, getting 95% of list price this month currently. So a 2.1% decrease compared to last year, and a 1.1% increase compared to, 2.1% decrease compared to last month, a 1.1% increase compared to last year. So pretty much a wash, but definitely seeing a little uptick. So sellers are still getting 95% of their list price, which is good. And that is something that you want to be sure that you're telling the sellers and the buyers, right? It's because you can't lowball. 95% of list price is pretty close to 100, so you can't lowball. And depending on if you're in a multiple offer situation or if you're in a very attractive area, you might not have the luxury of making a 95% offer, right? You may need to be at 100, 101%. Just depends on that hyper local information. All right. All right, now, any questions about all of that before we move on to our upcoming events? Anybody got any questions, any comments? No, we good? All right. So-
That means basically, Brandy, the market is going up. Basically.
Yes. Basically, in a whole nutshell, Janet, yeah.
For now, yeah.
For now.
I mean,
Yep,
okay,
the
so
market
it's
is
going-
definitely, the market is in an upswing, especially on purchase prices. Prices are definitely going up. And we'll probably start to see just, hopefully we'll start to see more inventory coming on the market. And that'll start to swing those numbers. We definitely need inventory to come on the market in order for the market not to go up so dramatically. It's going up because there's so much demand that the inventory can't keep up, right? And that's making prices rise even faster, even higher. We need inventory to come on the market so that we can level some of this off, right? So that we don't have to give up our firstborn in order to get our buyers into a house. So, yeah. All right. Oh, of course. Thank you for asking. All right. Upcoming events, you guys, we have got today. Obviously, you guys are here, and thank you so much for being here. And then we've got group coaching this afternoon at 12 with myself. And then we've got tomorrow, we've got our team meeting at 3. We do have, scripts and role play or conversations and real play with John at 9 o'clock via Zoom. And then we've got Ed Broker Hour Wednesdays and Thursdays. You guys need to be there. We have conversations and real play on Thursday with myself. We have got our tech workshop, and that's going to be awesome on Wednesday, 1 to 2 with Diana and Martha, because Martha's going to be taking over. And if you guys aren't knowing, Martha is a command guru. And then we've got Dow for Dollars with Ramon on Thursday at 5. And then we've got Run the Playbook at 10 on Friday. So with myself. And that is based on the MREA, the Millionaire Real Estate Agent came out with all of these different playbooks on how to do a specific task, whether it be there you go, whether it be newsletters, whether it be database. And we're going to talk about running the playbook with our database. And so I will be shooting out information on that, but don't miss our team meeting tomorrow. We are going to go over our committees. So that's going to be really cool. We're going to go over our committees. We have 6 committees: commercial, we have equity and inclusion, we have culture, we have agent development. All these are committees that you can serve on. They're headed by one of our ALC members, and you can serve with that ALC member to help build out that specific area. So if you're into culture, you're into us doing things in the office that build our culture and build our community, then you would definitely want to serve on that committee and have a say so, right? And what activities we do as an office. If you're into equity and inclusion and you would like to see certain things in our office, serve on that committee. It's going to be amazing, you guys. I've been a part of these committees in the past at different market centers, and it really levels up your market center. It really levels up your leadership lid, and it really helps build the community in your market center. So definitely don't be shy. We're going to introduce those and want you guys to be a part of that with us. All right, let's go with, we got group coaching. We talked about that today. We've got our all partners meeting tomorrow at 3. And then we got the beautiful Diana and Martha. I love it. And Dow for Dollars with Ramon on Thursdays. And you guys know Ramon is off the chain. It is a great class. You need to be there. Join us for our Rosco de la Reyes, or de Reyes. I'm going to get that right. It's February 2nd. So what this is you guys, we had, this is a, I think in Martha, what she told me, it's actually a Catholic tradition. But it's also very prominent in our Mexican community, right? So So this is where we put little babies in a cake. And it has to do with Jesus and him being born. And when you cut the slices of cake, then whoever got the slice with the baby has to bring tamales, and there's other foods, but the one I remember is tamales. There's other foods that you bring. And we are the ones who then serve the office, the ones who got the babies. And so there's a whole list of us who got babies. I got one, Ramon got one, Jennifer had twins. And we're going to tell you a little bit more about it. I am not doing it justice in terms of the holiday, but this is one of those things that we can all share in and we can all have fun with, and learn more about the culture of our coworkers, right? Because I'll tell you, before now, I had no idea. And now this is it's cool. I love it. And it was fun. And so yeah, so I'm happy to share in this. I'll be bringing tamales. A lot of us are bringing tamales. We're bringing some other stuff. So join us on February 2nd at 12 for some food and drinks, to celebrate Rosca de Reyes.
I was gonna say this is similar to Mardi Gras, because I'm from Louisiana, and I know it's similar to our tradition as well, where you find a little baby, and whoever finds the baby, the next person hosts the party.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's very similar. So I see.
I love that.
Yes, awesome.
Yes, Kim, I didn't even know that. I love that. Okay. So awesome. So yes, we're gonna share in this with our office. And again, there's like 7 of us who got this. So there'll be plenty of food. So come and join us. February 2nd at 12. Put it on your calendar. And then we've got family reunion in Las Vegas. You guys, this is going to be so much fun, so much learning. I think you guys don't miss out. Today is the last day for the pricing. I think it's $7.99, or it might be $8.99 now. But I'll check. But I believe it's still $7.99. But today's the last day to register. Tomorrow the price is going to go up.
I have a question about that too, Brandy.
Yes.
So I'm attending the event, and I just was wondering, do they carve out the classes or the I guess classes or lectures that a new agent should attend, or we just randomly select them, or will there be some type of structure?
Question.
Yeah.
That's a good question. So typically, I believe there is a new agent track. However, new agents, just think about it like this, like every new agent could have a different focus, right? Like you could say, Brandy, I want to do my database, I want to do expireds, and I want to do for sale by owners, or I want to do farming, right? And another agent would be like, well, I want to do probate, and I want to do this, and I want to do that. So the reality is that, yes, there's a couple of fundamental classes that I probably would recommend you take. However, the rest of it is going to be completely up to you, because your focus could be totally different, or your weakness that you're trying to strengthen could be totally different. But what normally we do, Kim, is like once the actual tracks come out, me and you could sit down, or even you and Diana could sit down. Since I'll be there, and I'm not sure if Diana's going to be there, me and you could probably sit down and go over the ones that you should be at, based on what you're focusing on.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what
we
I
could definitely do that.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Absolutely, because it's crazy. There's like 200 classes being offered, right? And one Kim. So it's like, what do I do? So we can definitely go over that together.
Okay.
But it's going to be amazing, you guys. This really, when you talk about, and I'm so happy that you're going to be there, Kim, because I wish as a new agent, somebody had told me to go. Because I feel like as a new agent, you have this idea of what you can or cannot produce. And even as a seasoned agent like Janet, you have this idea of what you can or cannot produce. And the reality is that a lot of our mega agents didn't start this business until they were in their 50s and became huge. So A, it's never too late to achieve big things. And then B, as a new agent, it's not too early to achieve big things. And you won't know that until you see these people on stage being where you were and telling you their story and helping you, to teaching you the tools that they employed in their business to get there. And that's what really took the lid off of my thinking, was I could achieve anything when I started to see these people who looked just like me, who had no more skill or talent than I did. Now, maybe they have more skill because they have been training for a specific thing. But all I needed to do was train, right? And so I started looking at these folks and I said, you know what, they're just like me. And that gave me courage, and that gave me inspiration to then go out and do better in my business. And to stop having such limited beliefs over my head. So I would encourage everybody who can go. It's in Vegas, so it's not that far away. You can drive there. So no excuses. We can all get there. Hotels are cheap in Vegas. So I definitely want to encourage you guys to go. And it's never too late. Sometimes as it gets closer, sometimes they actually have tickets for sale because people can't come and they cancel. So if anybody who hasn't already gotten a ticket and can't get one right now, don't fret. We might be able to pull some strings later on. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Brandy, I have a question
Okay.
regarding Tony Robbins and some other leaders that are going to be there, or people who's going to be. Are they talking about real estate, or it's completely different? I mean, I am confused on that.
Oh no, that's a very good question. So Mel Robbins will be there, Tony Robbins will be there, and then there's another guest, and I'm forgetting her name, and I absolutely love her because she was the first woman high profile sports agent. You guys know how I love sports. And so they do not talk about necessarily real estate. Janet, what they talk about is they talk about the drive. They talk about what it takes to be a winner, what it takes to succeed, what it takes to inspire yourself every single day to do what you do at a high level. So they talk about high level success related to real estate. So they do relate it to real estate, but they're not talking about real estate. They're talking about what it takes to succeed at a high level in any area in your life. So that's what they talk about.
Oh, okay. And they're gonna be in the end, or every it's 3 days, you know?
Oh no, they're there. Normally they're there. We do a general session every day, except for the last day. We do the inspirational breakfast, which is amazing. But the 25th, the 25th probably will be just checking in and starting some classes and doing if you want to walk the vendor floor. But the 26th, 27th, and 28th, those 3 days, that's when you'll see Tony Robbins and Mel Robbins and the other speaker. You'll see them those 3 days. So
okay, got it.
Yeah, Tony Robbins will probably be first. And then Mel, the 20, 26, 27, 28. And then you've got Gary's keynote address in there. The state of the market address will be in there. That one is really critical. Because again, we're going into a crazy market. And so he and a couple of other experts get on, Jay Papazan, they get on the mic, and then they show us a bunch of graphs. It blows your mind, which is why it has to be redone afterward, because you need to hear it again in order to really absorb it. Okay.
Yeah. The reason I was telling you is because it's gonna be Tony Robbins 26, 27, 28, 29.
Yeah.
This January, do you know? They call it Summit, but it's gonna be for free, just in case who is in Facebook.
Okay.
Summit, yeah.
Okay.
And
Wonderful.
he's gonna be talking to, yeah.
So it's called Summit, and it's on Facebook.
Yes. Oh, I can send you the link, Brandy, and it's gonna be good.
Okay.
The last year I did that too as well, because I love Tony Robbins, and I've been in the event for already 4 times.
Okay.
But
Wow.
but this one is different. Obviously, it's online, and but it's good because you can always learn something. You can always, be inspired, motivated, everything. So I'll send you the info so you can share with everyone.
Thank you. And we'll send it out on email. So you guys be on the lookout for that. As soon as I get it from Janet, we'll send that out in an email to everybody. Thank you, Janet. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
People say all the time that, that they don't listen to motivation or they listen to it every now and again. But the reality is you guys, they say motivation is like, it's like taking a bath. You need to do it every day, right? Because every day there's different challenges in our lives. And so we should be feeding ourselves something that inspires us, something that motivates us every single day, because we are going to be hit with challenges or opportunities every single day that are going to, could potentially derail us. So we definitely want to keep inspiring ourselves and keep motivating ourselves through Tony Robbins or whoever that person is for you. It could be multiple people. I know it is for me. Okay. And this is one way to do it. The Millionaire Real Estate Agent Podcast with Jason Abrams. You guys, it is a great podcast. You got some heavy hitters on here telling you about their story. The one that just dropped today or was yesterday is a luxury agent. And so if you wanted to learn about luxury, she is dropping some gems about luxury and about the people that she serves in luxury. She's a millionaire real estate agent and she serves the luxury market. So that's a really good one to listen to if you're really interested in luxury. She can give you guys some good tips. Industry news. Let's just quickly talk about California has gotten hit with another commission lawsuit. And so I just wanted to bring this up because, again, it's happening all over the United States. Why are we any different, right? That they're trying to slap with commission lawsuits. And this one is against sellers. Sellers are saying basically that that they were charged 6% and that they didn't know that it was, negotiable. The same exact thing that happened with the Sitzer Burnett case. And so it's the same exact type of case being hit here in California. Now, we're a little bit different because if you've looked at those listing agreements, you've looked at our contracts, it's all over the contract that everything is negotiable. It's all over the contract that they're signing for this. So hopefully we'll have a different turnout than they did in the other states. The other states just don't have the contract is not written the way it is in California. So we'll keep an eye out on this. But again, there is this antitrust class action lawsuit. It was filed on December 8th. And it is NAR is named, CRMLS is named. And then of course, all the different top brokerages are named. Okay. So we'll be keeping an eye out on this. Because as of right now, you guys, there is no change to our business at all. Okay, so don't even think about it. There's no change to our business. We're right now, we're good. So some great news. We are listed in the 2024 Best Places to Work, coming in at, I believe we're coming at number 12. Yes, we're number 12, Best Places to Work. And you guys, this isn't Best Places to Work in real estate. This is Best Places to Work. So that was pretty exciting. Just wanted to let you guys know. So for the eighth consecutive year, we have been on the list. And basically they're, our PR people are saying it's all about our culture. It's all about our culture. And that's the core difference between us and everybody else is our culture. And I would absolutely agree with that. Okay. It is all about our culture. It's all about our people and the way that we support each other and the way that we're supported by Keller Williams. And so I agree that it is the best place to work. Wouldn't be here I think I've been here for 12 years now. Been here for 12 years now with Keller Williams and I love it. And then mortgage rates dropping to the lowest level in 8 months. Totally excited. So pretty much just so you guys know, we are at, and I was reading this yesterday, it's like 6.6%. We were at 7. We're in the 6s now. You guys, this is getting good. So just make sure you're keeping an eye out. Make sure you're talking with your lenders. Make sure you're talking with Nancy and with Rosie and Luis and your lenders, because this is important. You've got to stay on top of this. If you are like me and you sold houses last year and you sold them at a higher interest rate, is it lower enough for your clients to now refinance? Just again, you're keeping an eye out on this for not only your current buyers, but your past buyers as well, because you could be letting them know, hey, we've dropped the full percent. Let's look at a refi. Maybe a refi might make sense, or maybe waiting until it goes down a little bit lower, you know, it may make more sense. So again, this is exciting news though, you guys. Mortgage rates are dropping, so keep that in mind. All righty. And again, the lowest level in 8 months. You guys know again that means that more buyers are going to be hopping into this market. So keep that in mind. And then home sales will bounce back in 2024, says our NAR panel. So National Association of Realtors is definitely saying that 2024, you guys, we are bouncing back, that home sales are going to come back with a vengeance towards the mid and the third and fourth quarter of 2024. Again, sowing the seed now is so important so that you're ready to reap the harvest come June, right? And you're going to be in those conversations well before June, so that there's no way somebody can get in there and take your clients, right? Because we're going to be on them like white on rice. So right now is the time to be talking with people, even if they're saying, oh, I'm going to wait. Keep trying to convince them, keep talking with them, being in their ear, sending them things like this, information like this, which we send to you guys in an email. You want to send them information like this because they need to understand that this is not just you talking. These are the experts talking. And all you're doing is telling them what the experts are telling you, that, again, buy now, don't wait, because in the middle of the year when the interest rates go down and everybody hops back in, you know, you may not be able to get a home as easily as you can right now. And that's just a fact, because we know that last year, what happened, or not last year, year before last, when the market, when the interest rates were down, what was going on? It was crazy. It was a frenzy, right? We don't want that to happen to our buyers. We know what's going to happen because it's happened before. History's repeating itself. Don't let it happen to you. All right. I think that's it. Let me see. Yep, I think that's it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for your attendance. We had a great turnout this morning. I'm loving it. Any questions before I let you guys go?
Yeah, one quick question. So the last week with Jackie, because like I said, I wasn't able to catch that one. You said you're gonna post that one to which one did you say you're gonna post to the hub? Because I missed the one with Jackie and I kind of wanted to see it.
I'm sorry, I don't think we got it. Jackie had technical issues, and so I don't think we got it. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so I know we got Jorge's. That's the one that's the one we're gonna post, but I don't think we got Jackie's because the system, I guess, went out and then we didn't hit the record. So
okay.
But she'll be doing it again, India. So don't worry. We're gonna bring it back. So don't worry.
All right, cool.
Okay. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. Thanks, Norma.
Thank you, Brandy.
Angel. Thank you, Armando.
Thank you, Brandy.
You're welcome. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Thank
Honey.
you.
You're welcome. Have a good one, you guys. See you tomorrow.